Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 8 minutes to 10 on Thursday night. I'm in Charleville, County Cork, in John O'Brien's pub. I was spotted as I drove by the pub this evening by this owner's son, Morris, and he popped out. He saluted at me, and I recognised him. I met him in Killarney at the races. Went up and I turned at the hurling field, not to be confused with the football field, and the hurling town this. So I came back up in a part, and when I came in, I was treated to a pint by the owner, and I was asked how would I like my steak, or how do you like your steak, and I said I love steak. I didn't understand what he meant at the time, but Bernie O'Brien, the mother of the house, she had a big lump of steak ready for me, and 4 or 5 potatoes in their jackets, and onions and mushrooms and gravy. And I'm in this room here. I was here eating on my own, and fine feed altogether. Very surprised that they would even think about it, but very appreciative to get it. I hadn't stopped on the way down. I left today at about just before 3:30. Stopped to watch a couple of races on the phone on the way down. But the biggest surprise of all was she landed with a bowl. It wasn't just any bowl. It was a bowl with homemade apple tart, and it was full to the brim of custard. Could you credit it? So she said she heard that I was a custard fan. So it was, I said there was about 5 or 6 portions. If it was in a restaurant, it'd feed 6, I'd say. So I was treated to another pint. And I said I'd get this out of the way, hooked up the Wi-Fi there. I was going to do one in the morning, but I'm parked a bit away from where I am, so I don't know what time I'll leave. I'm heading to Killarney to the races tomorrow. We made a few pounds today. We could have made a lot more. You probably, these books here are some solid racing pub. There was 2 televisions going, but a couple of them said you were sweet on Chatterbox. I said yes. I ploughed into him last night at 6-1, and I ploughed into him again today, but I thought he was all over a winner. We had a couple of winners. I couldn't believe the drift on Jesse Evans. Someone told me that he went out to 7-2 at the track. I got it again at 3s. I missed the 3s last night and took 9-4, and he was even money and odds on this morning. And I was worried about the drift. I couldn't understand it because I thought he was classy enough to win it, and he did. 5-2 favourite. And I know Mana, gutsy little horse, that's 11-1 and 4-1 that it has won for us, and it was placed the other time. But the track and the extra furlong played to her strengths, and I wouldn't be surprised if she won't go up too much in the weight, that she might win again. We had a couple of places. Say the last dance was placed, and one evening was placed. That drifted out to 7-1. Bit unlucky, I thought that it had to come from a bit further back than ideal. Ryan Moore, I thought he might get him up, but he didn't. The only disappointment sort of was Blue for You, but no, the pace held up, and it was Stone Cold lashed at the furlong pole, so that had no chance. So not too bad of a day. I mentioned Bantry last night as well. That was 4th at 12-1, and they were paying 4 places in Chepstow. I didn't see Liv Amelia. I see the result finished 4th. I didn't see the race. I don't know what happened. I was in transit at the time. Anyway, we're holding our own and a bit ahead after the first couple of days. So on today's forum of Jesse Evans holding up the forum of the Galway Hurl, even though we have a bus horse there, Shecouldbeanything, it won twice for us. It won in Punchestown, the very first race, the first day, and it won then again at 6-1 down in Killarney. It was a mayor's only race, but I think it's between the two of them. But Mighty Tom seems to have turned the corner big time since it moved yards there to Keane Collins from Tom Cooper. And one in Killarney, hosed up. I was in Killarney that day. That was the same day. Hosed up by 10 lengths of 128. It put up £11. But I ran on the Galway hurled in it. It was 6th, beating only 4 3/4 lengths to Zarek the Brave. And with Jesse Evans running so well today, that's solid for him. I hate going against a bus horse, but I think that has the better for him. And even though the two of them has won at the track, I'm going to back Mighty Tom, but I'll be doing a reverse forecast, and I might do Shecouldbeanything without the favourite as well, for loyalty's sake. Where are we? I'm in Charleville, I know. The 150 in York tomorrow. There's an outsider that I'm going to throw into the pot. They're paying 4 places, and I see a couple is paying 5. Educator, 16-1, 14-1. The reason being, it's by Deep Impact, and they absolutely love Top of the Ground. And I tipped it up, wasn't it in Epsom in April, was it? We'll have a look. Yeah, it was April, but the ground came soft. Went off favourite that day. But it needs Top of the Ground. And it's an lively outsider. I thought it's 16-1. The favourite is a 3-year-old, but the 3-year-old has won this since 2009, I think it is. There's an old horse there that it'll come up, turn up trumps at some stage. Tashizu, I backed it before and I tipped it, but I'm going just for an outsider tomorrow. Small each way, 0.5 points each way, 4 places. It's a more risk reward bet than anything. On to the 225. This being good to firm ground. And front runners the pace is holding up a lot all week, apart from a couple that we were involved in maybe. Quickthorn won this last year by 14 lengths. Coltrane was second. I think the ground will suit. Where are we at here? Let's see will it come on. I'll see. In the meantime, there's a one there that I like tomorrow as well. In Goodwood, there's a 2-mile race. Good to soft. Flower of Dubai, on the strength of its second to lordship, has to have a chance now. It was slightly disappointing the last time, which was 4th. The Wi-Fi must be a bit slow in this neck of the woods, or maybe it's my laptop. Anyway, that's not happening. I'll just talk it through. Flower of Dubai, I think that has a weight for age allowance as well of 12 pounds. I went for that angle last week and it was second, but I think this is a better horse than the one that I went with last week. Can't be reached. I won't bother with it. The other, I hope it doesn't affect. Oh, it'll be all up in the hip. I'll try and memorize the rest. Flower of Dubai, right. I'm going to go. Quickthorn is probably going to go out in front in the Lonsdale Cup. Will it get plenty of rope? It probably will, because it has this tactical speed. Coltrane is a bus horse, went with it the last couple of times. but Quickthorn is in the form of his life, and I think it could be good enough to hold on again tomorrow. Or a Highfield Princess is 13 day at 7-4. That could come in again tomorrow. And an interesting one, Jessica Harrington is sending over Lawn Kincha in the 4:10. That won a nice little race in Galway. And anything that Jessica sends over always has to be respected. So that could be worth an each way play. I think it's 12-1. I will try it once more. No. Anyway, I'll try and write them up. No, I'll forget about it. Might do. I'll try and get it uploaded and see. Anyway, chat to you soon. Bash the bookies, over and out.